Today, I'm getting to try a discontinued whiskey from one of, if not my favorite distilleries in the world, Jack Daniel's Gold No. 27. Let's get into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to Brad's Bourbon Reviews. I'm Brad, and today got another video for you here. I'm very excited about this one. I have always wanted to own this bottle. At the time when I first started getting into whiskey, it was just something I wasn't willing to spend a lot of money on because, quite frankly, I wasn't spending money on whiskey in general. Like, my most expensive bottle was probably $40-50. But now that I'm a big Jack Daniel's fan and a big fan of whiskey, thought it'd be finally time to try this bottle. And apparently, when I started looking into buying it, like where I could find it, because I hadn't seen it in a while, I learned it was discontinued. But I was able to get my hands on this through some Facebook people, and I am thankful that that happened because I finally get a chance to try it. Now, full disclosure, you can see right here, I have already opened the bottle. But yesterday when I opened this, I recorded a video and my autofocus wasn't working. I'm actually excited to try this because I tried 123.2 proof bourbon before this yesterday, so it kind of messed up. I didn't plan on actually doing this video at the time, so that's why I usually plan ahead. But now I'm going to get to try it with a fresh palate, and let's see what we think about it. So let's get into it, Glenn. Let's see what we think. I did pay $150 for this bottle. So I think Jack Daniel's has really done a really solid job of shifting their special releases. I know they still make Sinatra, and I personally do like Sinatra Select, but I'm glad that they're doing away with these kind of like gimmicky things. If you don't know, the Jack Daniel's No. 27 Gold is double barreled and it's extra matured in maple barrels. So it's double barreled in a maple barrel. So they distill it. They do the Lincoln County process twice, according to the box. Then they age the whiskey and then they finish it in maple barrels. So that's how you get Gold No. 27. Now, here's another thing too. This is $100 I think $150 retail bottle when it came out, and it is 80 proof. So this is kind of what I'm saying when I think Jack Daniel's has done a good job kind of upping their special releases and doing something, more geared towards whiskey drinkers. 80 proof is not something that I would typically gravitate towards, but I even knew going into this was not going to be something that I would necessarily enjoy, but it's something that I personally wanted for my whiskey collection. To have this now and have it on the shelf, I'm good with it. So even if it's not great, which I already know it's not, it's good to have it on the shelf. So let's give it a nosing. I'll give you guys some tasting notes on it as well. It smells like breakfast. It smells like pancakes. It smells like mapley. It's kind of a one-note whiskey, to be perfectly honest with you. It's just all maple, but of course it is. It was finished in maple barrels. There is like a slight wateriness to this, though, even on the palate. I guess it's probably because it's 80 proof, but there is like some wateriness to it, which, I'm sure there are people out there who enjoy whiskey. I'm not saying you have to drink higher proof whiskey to be a whiskey fan or a whiskey enthusiast, whatever you want to call. What I do is 80 proof is not a lot. So it does kind of have a watery smell that I don't typically get out of some whiskeys, especially Jack Daniel's. Even Old No. 7, I think, smells more robust on the nose than this. So it's like watered down maple syrup, kind of. Let's give it a mouthing and let's see how we feel. The palate is way better than the nose. It's actually sweeter than I remember it being yesterday. It does still taste watery, and I know that's just because it is 80 proof. I would actually encourage Jack Daniel's to do another round of these at 100 proof. I think you'd have a real solid banger. This is just far too low of a proof, especially for $100 special release. But it does come with this cool box, So there's that. I don't know what to say about this one. I'm not upset. After finding out that it was 80 proof, I was like, okay, well, this won't be my thing. But I'm a Jack fan, so having it on the shelf is pretty cool for me, especially with it being something that I had always wanted to get. And it does look really good on the shelf. If we're being totally honest, it looks really good on the shelf. I mean, that looks exceptional. But what's in the glass is the most important thing, and unfortunately what's in the glass is just kind of mediocre. So that leads me to my rating. For this, I'm going to rank this pretty low. I'm going to give it like a 5.3. It's just the reality of it. I love Jack Daniel's. If you guys watch this channel, you know I do, but I'm honest with you before anything. I could gaslight myself into thinking this was a really good release because I spent $150 on it, but I'm not going to do that. I refuse to do that. I will never do that. And it's a 5.3. I really think they should revisit this and bottle it at 100 proof, maybe 110 proof. I think you would have something pretty good and pretty unique on your hands, but I just don't see that happening, unfortunately. They're doing so much other good stuff anyway. Why would you even bother? But it's just what it is. And sometimes it's going to be like that. Sometimes I'm not disappointed. I know I probably come off like I'm disappointed. I already knew before I tried it again today that I didn't love it already. So I'm genuinely not disappointed. But everyone, that's the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If we hit 2,500 subscribers this year in 2024 by the end of it over on YouTube, over on I get comments all the time on TikTok of like, is this an old video? No, it's not an old video. For some reason, I'm just got a bigger following over on TikTok. I have almost 13,000 followers over there. So it's whatever reason, the videos do better on TikTok than YouTube. So if we can get 2,500 on YouTube by the end of 2024, I am going to do a 3-bottle giveaway. They are sitting, if this door was not attached to this closet, I could see the 3 bottles sitting right there. I'm not going to announce what they are yet. They are here. They are safe. They are sound. And I'm going to do a 3-bottle giveaway at the end of 2024. And I will give you the spoiler alert, they are allocated bottles. They are allocated bottles. Some are more allocated than others. They are 3 allocated bottles. But if we can hit that in 2024, we'll do that 3-bottle giveaway. We're not that far off. We have less than 1,000 to get to. So let's go, guys. Let's get it. Share these videos with your friends. Leave a like. Leave a comment. Let me know if you've had this before down below in the comments. That's it. That's the review. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, cheers.